What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, your hub for everything physical media and entertainment. I am Ken, and it's been a while since I've done just a regular old Blu-ray collection pickup video. I've got some subscriber mail to get into here as well. So looking at this stack, like I didn't do one last week, so I've got a lot of stuff that came out last week, not this week. It was really weird how things worked out. I got a lot of the stuff in that came out this week, like last week. So I talked about all that stuff first because a lot of it was review copies. But I got all this stuff last week as well. I just haven't got a chance to do video or show any of it off. So that's what we're going to do here today. But before we get into it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, in case you haven't figured it out yet with all this stuff behind me. I talk about physical media here on this channel, Blu-rays, 4Ks, owning the movies that you love, all that stuff there behind me every single day. So if you like that kind of thing, hit the subscribe button, and then comment down below, guys. What have you been picking up lately? Do you have anything to comment on, anything that I'm going to show off here today? Just comment something. I always appreciate comments. I like them. It's good engagement, and you know, it helps the video. It helps the algorithm, so to speak. That's what all the YouTubers out there say, right? So leave me a comment, hit that like button. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's start with look, I've had people, they've been messaging me, they've been wondering, Ken, are you gonna talk about Avatar on 4K? Well, I did get Avatar on 4K with every intention of watching and reviewing, but like I said, I just got so much stuff in. Got Vacation in, Evil Dead Rise, Creepshow, and all that stuff just took priority. So I do want to get around to watching this. I don't know if I'm going to do like a standalone review on it or not. It's literally been like since 2009 since I've seen this movie, or 2010. I think I watched it when it came out on DVD at home. I didn't even go to the theater to see this, but I am excited to see this in 4K. I really am, because I feel like it's going to look fantastic in 4K. So I'm looking forward to it, but I went and picked this up on 4K. I think this was like $29.99 or something, but this slipcover, like, I'm in love with it. I love the white slipcover. Like, I wasn't sure how it actually look in person, but man, is it beautiful. Like, it just, I love the, you know, it has a nice matte finish, but it's glossy when you start rubbing on the blue people. So I like it. I dig it. It's a really nice slipcover. Let me zoom in right there. You see the blue people. I don't know what else to call them. What are they called? Navi or something? I think it's Navi. But I like the sticker on the front too with the orange. I always like a good sticker. I like to leave them on there, guys. Are you all the same way, or do you peel your stickers off? See Where the Journey Begins includes 2 new behind-the-scenes bonus features. So cool, they got new features on here. Beautiful stuff on the back as well. And this is actually a 3-disc set. You guys want me to unbox this stuff too? I guess I could show the inside. Show the inside of this stuff. But yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna get around to watching this, to be honest. Hopefully before the roundtable next week. I'll get a chance to watch it. Maybe I can talk about it a little bit on there. Let's see. All right, it's got a digital code in here. I think it's got some Disney Movie Club stuff. Should I join the Disney Movie Club? I've thought about it before, but I just don't know if it's worth it. Let's see, you got the movie on Blu-ray. Really nice looking artwork on the disc. I got to give it to Disney. At least they put artwork on their discs. Like, a lot of studios don't do that. Then you got the 4K, and then you got the bonus features on this disc as well. So very cool stuff. How long is this movie? How long is this damn movie? I feel like it's like 80 hours long or something. I can't even find the time. When is it? 162 minutes. Jeez Louise. I don't know if I got the time for Avatar, guys, but I have to watch it. Like, I absolutely have to watch it if I'm going to watch this one, because it's been so long since I've seen it. Like, I feel like I have to watch it. I have to watch Avatar: The Way of the Water, which I got as well. The Way of Water. I feel like I said that wrong so many times. But this isn't as nice of a slipcover. I like it okay. To be honest, like, I actually saw the Walmart one in stores earlier today, because I'm going to put this video out on the same day I'm doing the Blu-ray hunt. I saw the Walmart one in stores today, and I wish I would have just, like, if I knew that was going to be there, I would have just waited and got the Walmart exclusive, because that's really nice. But the slipcover is okay. It's okay. I kind of like the dark blues, and you got Avatar: Way of Water's all embossed and everything right there. You got another little sticker down there. You got over 3 hours of bonus features. See, I gotta give it to Disney. Look, I don't give it to them too often. I really don't. But when they're putting these movies out on 4K and Blu-ray, they're actually including bonus features. And that's more than I can say for Warner Brothers at this point. And Paramount, I feel like does a good job with bonus features. Not that good though. They're not doing 3 hours of bonus features. And I think Guardians has got a new commentary with James Gunn and a bunch of bonus features. So I'll give it to Disney. I don't give it up to them very often, but I'll give it to them on this. And right there, you got the cover. You got the side right there. You got some cool stuff. Cool images on the back. I'll kind of zoom in on the contents right there. The specs, all that good stuff. And then I'll also, I don't know where my knife is. I lost my knife. Better go find it before I get into my subscriber mail. I won't be able to open that at all. All right, let me take the plastic off of this son of a gun. Should have done all this ahead of time, but I never think of these things. All right. Ooh, really nice pretty discs on this one. Did I just say pretty disc? I absolutely did. It's kind of laid out the same way as the other one. You got the 4K and you got the Blu-ray. And then underneath the 4K disc, you got the bonus features disc. So really cool stuff, guys. Like these were both, I think, $29.99. And this feels like with everything that you're getting, I mean, 3 discs, both of them are 3 discs, feels like it's worth it, you know, especially if you like these movies. Definitely worth the asking price. And the thing about Disney is don't expect these to drop in price like significantly in the next couple of weeks like all the other studios do. These will be like $29.99 for the next like month at least. And then maybe it'll drop like $4 or $5 or something. Of course, it'll be marked down during Black Friday, but they don't go down in price like all the other studios do. Like Disney just keeps their stuff jacked up. It doesn't matter how much they sell. But this is cool. I'm looking forward to watching both of these. I don't know when I'm going to have the time to do it because I think between the two of these, it's 6 hours. I mean, it's pretty much 6 hours to watch both of these movies. And I got a lot of other stuff to watch. I also got The Firm with Tom Cruise on 4K. I'm excited to rewatch this one. It's been a while. But that's definitely a cool slipcover right there. I'm a big fan of the slipcover. And I think that this one is just the 4K. You know, Paramount likes to do that. It's like, we'll do a 4K and Blu-ray 1 week, and then the next week, I think Vanilla Sky has a 4K and a Blu-ray. So it's just so weird what they decide gets a 4K and a Blu-ray, and what they decide just gets a 4K. It's so odd to me. But this has a 4K. It also has a digital code. And I'll open it up, and it's just a boring black disc. I don't even know why I bothered to open this up. But, you know, I like the artwork on it. The Firm, from what I remember, this is a really good movie. It's kind of like a political courtroom drama. So I'm excited to watch that one. I'm excited to rewatch that one. It's been a while since I've seen it. I also got from Kino Lorber, I'll put both my Kinos together. I got the Manchurian Candidates on 4K. Now, I did order Ronin. I ordered both of them off of Amazon for $19.99, but I only got in the Manchurian Candidates. So, yeah, that's a little disappointing. I'm still waiting on Ronin. It's supposed to come in on July the 11th. But, you know, I got it for I knew it was going to be a little bit because it's Amazon. For some reason with Kino Lorber and Amazon, they're not like, they take a while. I don't know if Kino Lorber just holds off on like stocking Amazon up until they sell stuff off of their website or what exactly the deal is. But it feels like every time I order a 4K from Kino Lorber, it doesn't come in until like a week or 2 weeks after the actual release date. But this one came in a few days after it came out. But, you know, Ronin's still, you know, scheduled to get me on July the 11th. So it's whatever. I got them for very cheap, though. Definitely cheaper than the Kino website. But cool artwork on this one. I like the artwork. This is interesting. It's got Frank Sinatra in it. It's got Janet Leigh. So I don't know too much. I haven't even seen the remake. I know there's a remake. Haven't seen the remake. Don't know too much about this movie at all. It's directed by John Frankenheimer, but I am excited to watch it for the first time. I believe there is a new commentary on this as well. And then you got, you know, interviews and all that stuff. So they got a good amount of special features on here. For sure. Now, this has a 4K Ultra HD plus special features Blu-ray. So all the special features are on the Blu-ray, but the movie is not on the Blu-ray. Sometimes that happens. Because I think that this has, this might be a criterion that they took. I think this has a criterion. So usually when Kino Lorber upgrades the criterions to 4K, they only have the rights to the 4K, and then Criterion retains the rights to the Blu-ray. So open it up and you got the generic Kino Lorber disc art right there, and no reversible cover art on this one. But let's get into Charles Bronson and the White Buffalo. This is the other Kino Lorber title that I picked up. This is actually a new release, came out this week. So I was intrigued by this movie because this was described to me as Jaws with the buffalo, and starring Charles Bronson, it just instantly got me interested. So I went ahead and picked this one up. I feel like I want to watch this one pretty soon. I may watch this tonight, to be honest. But good stuff here. I think you got a new audio commentary on here as well. And this was only $12.49. I think it's still $12.49 on Amazon. And I pre-ordered this one on Amazon. Got it actually on release date. So I guess Amazon doesn't have a problem if it's a Blu-ray that maybe is not as in high demand, because I doubt that many people were looking to order the White Buffalo on Blu-ray. But I'm sure not as many as people that were trying to get Ronin and the Manchurian Candidate at least. But really great price. I don't know what's going on with Amazon and again, Kino Lorber, but Amazon just drove down the prices on the Kino Lorber titles like significantly over the past month. So $12.49 for this, and I'm pretty sure all the Kino Lorber Blu-rays that came out this week were $12.49, but really cool stuff. I'm excited to watch this one. But what I was going to say is Manchurian Candidate didn't have reversible cover art. This one actually does, and I think that's pretty cool. And sometimes you'll get that with the Blu-rays. You'll get reversible cover arts, and you will not get that with the 4Ks. But yeah, alternate cover art right here. Really cool stuff. Boutique Blu-ray right here from Kino Lorber with reversible cover art, a really nice slipcover, and this was only $12.49, so I could not pass that up. Had to jump on it. I also grabbed this as another new release that came out this week. Motel Hell came out on 4K. So yeah, I didn't necessarily, I'll be honest, I didn't necessarily love this movie when I watched it. I got the Blu-ray Steelbook that came out a few years ago. I didn't love this movie when I watched it. I think I watched it back in 2020 or 2021. But Scream Factory's just, they got me with these 4K upgrades. Like, I want to get them all with the slipcover so I can have the nice, like, uniform Scream Factory 4K collection. So they kind of just got me at this point with all their horror titles, at least. Like, I don't pick up everything that they do, but really cool cover on this one. I love the original poster art, and I didn't hate this movie or anything. I thought it was pretty good, but I just didn't love it. And then I'll show all the stuff on the back, and I'm pretty sure it has all the same special features, but Scream Factory's also been doing an excellent job on their 4Ks. Pretty much every 4K I've seen from them this year has looked good to great. So they've been doing a really good job on their 4K upgrades. Let me take the plastic off of this, and I'm almost certain 100% this doesn't have reversible cover art or anything like that. Bam. Bam. So yeah, like I said, cool stuff on this one. And I'll check again, make sure it doesn't have it. Oh my goodness, it does. What is the deal? But it doesn't look any different. What is this? Okay, so the only difference it looks like, again, I don't know like what the criteria is. Can somebody explain that to me? Like, why does this have reversible cover art and nothing else does? So that's the reversible cover art. It looks like the same poster, only it doesn't have the couple standing behind him. It has a different image right there. Somebody dragging everybody with the tractors. So really cool though that they had they got different reversible cover art. You don't see that all the time. And a different slogan, I believe, as well. Checking in is easy, checking out is hell. And then on the other one, it says it takes all kinds of critters to make Farmer Vincent fritters. All right, so cool. If somebody can explain to me why this one has reversible cover art, like I know that there's some Scream Factory heads that may have bought the Blu-ray back in the day, and maybe like, well, there's a reason. I don't know. There has to be a reason. And I also got the John Wick Chapter 4 Steelbook right here, the Blu-ray Steelbook. Now, my good buddy over at Basement Blues, Tony over at Basement Blues, I was unsure if I was going to find this in my location. I really wanted it. I love this Steelbook. Even though it's Blu-ray, now I have to buy the 4K with the slipcover to get to watch the movie on 4K. I don't want to watch it on Blu-ray. I like this Steelbook the best. And since Walmart didn't put it on 4K, they put it on Blu-ray. I got this Steelbook, but again, I'll buy the 4K later. But really nice looking Steelbook right here. It's a Lionsgate Steelbook of John Wick Chapter 4. And you got good stuff right there. You got some special features here. The struggles of being a collector, guys. I'm telling you. Like, I got to get a Blu-ray just to get a Steelbook that I want. It's crazy. Take it out, but I love the artwork on this. I just think it's super awesome. Super awesome. Love the colors. Love the artwork. So had to get this Steelbook. Let's open it up. See what kind of See, it's got some art cards in here as well. I'm not going to take the art cards out, but there are art cards in here. Got an image of Billy Skarsgård right there. And then you got some, oh, it's hard to get this back in. You got some cool disc art right there. Both the, I imagine, I wanted to say the Blu-ray and the 4K, but let's see. This is Blu-ray, and then you got DVD. Okay, so I got a DVD of John Wick Chapter 4. That's cool. They included both of those. And you get a digital code in here as well. So good stuff. All right, let me put that over there. And lastly, I went ahead and ordered this off of Orbit DVD. I just couldn't pass this up. I'm just not into ordering the A24 exclusives and specials and all that stuff. So they upgraded this movie to 4K on the A24 website with a nice special edition. And I set that one out, and then like 2 weeks later, they announced this, but I got the Lighthouse Arrow Video edition right here, and this thing is so nice. Like, I did an unboxing, I did a little short unboxing on the channel of this, but I love the artwork. You got Willem Dafoe with the lighthouse eyes. Like, that is super cool with the other lighthouse like shining towards him. That is incredible artwork. I love that so much. And I'll show off the back real quick. And as I'm taking this stuff out and showing it off, I rewatched this last night, and I have not seen this movie since the theaters. Now, interestingly enough, one of my first videos, I think my first like proper movie review video on this channel, was me coming home from a local art house theater from seeing The Lighthouse. I drove like 45 minutes away to go see The Lighthouse because I love The Witch so much. I love Robert Eggers. And I was very conflicted on that movie. I came home, I sat down at my table. Let me show you this case right here. You got the original post art. I sat down on my table. I talked about The Lighthouse, and it was a very clunky video, just my raw thoughts on the movie. Kind of the same way as most of my videos are now, to be honest. But yeah, that was one of my first like movie reviews, was The Lighthouse. And I wasn't sure how I felt about it. I liked it okay, but it's very different than what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more like a straight up horror film, and that's not what it was at all. But this is a really cool edition. And again, I rewatched this last night. I love this movie now. I really love this movie because I understand what it is now. It's not a horror film. It's a dark fantasy. It's about two men trapped, isolated on an island, going through a psychological breakdown. Like, this is such a brilliant film with two of the best performances like in recent years. So I absolutely loved my rewatch of this last night, and damn did it look good on 4K. Like, this 4K looked incredible. I love black and white in 4K. The blacks were inky. The picture quality was crystal clear. Like, you could just see everything. It looked amazing. This movie has such great cinematography and just set design, and it all looked incredible in 4K and in black and white. I just love black and white in 4K so much. It looked amazing. So Arrow Video did a fantastic job with this, and they added in a new documentary that's exclusive to this Arrow Video set. It is not on the A24 4K, and I don't think they added anything extra there. They may have added maybe a commentary or something. I don't know. Maybe they did some kind of making of. I'm not exactly sure, but I know that the special features on this are not on that A24 version. So if you want that full-length documentary, it's about 82 minutes long, you got to get this Arrow Video version. There's another special feature in here as well. But you got two audio commentaries. Also, you got a brand new audio commentary with the authors Guy Adams and Alexandra Benedict. So you get a new audio commentary, you get that documentary, and there's another feature in here as well. Or, I'm sorry, a brand new visual essay. So the amount of special features you get here, and to me, it's a no-brainer. You get the Arrow Video edition. You don't get that crap that A24 is peddling. I'm sorry. I just don't like their exclusives. You get a nice little booklet in this set. Amazing, amazing stuff, guys. I'm so glad I got this, especially since I really like the movie now. You get this poster in it. Arrow Video, guys, they do great work with these box sets. I wish that they released more of them. It feels like they haven't been releasing as many in the States. That a lot of them are overseas. They just did Waterworld though, so. But such a nice edition. I am in love with this edition of The Lighthouse right here, and I'm so glad that I got it. All right, let's go ahead and jump into some subscriber mail. And this is from my buddy John Cooley. And if you don't know John Cooley, he is the one that pretty much is responsible for my Vinegar Syndrome VSU edition collecting, because he gave me 2 of my VSUs, or maybe 3. No, you gave me 3, John. John gave me 3 out of the 6 VSUs that I have in my collection. So I got to give him mad props for that, because now I'm complete on VSU editions. And all right, I found my knife. Now I can open this thing. What did you get me, John? It looks like a Blu-ray. Is that what you sent? All right, what do we got here? Oh, okay. He told me about this. I think these are slip covers, and I need these slip covers. All right, hold on. What are we working with here? Oh my goodness, he got me the Violent Night slip cover. Thank you so much, John. And it's got a case in it, so it didn't get ruined. But thank you so much, man. He sent me the Violent Night slip cover. Now I have that in the collection, because I did not get Violent Night with a slip cover. So thank you so much, John, for sending that to me. John is the man, just for, helping me be complete with the VSUs, but also for sending me this incredible Violent Night slipcover. It's nice embossing right there. I just love it so much. Oh, it's so nice. Bet you didn't expect me to rub it on my face, did you, John? All right, so let me get into this other one. I got some other stuff, guys, but for the sake of time, I'm just going to save it for later. Let me get into this. This is from Mr. Thomas B. And I don't know if I've gotten anything from Mr. Thomas B before, but I'm excited as I cut this package open at the possibilities of what could be inside this. What is this? Looks like we got a lot of Blu-rays in here. Hold on. What do we got here? Oh my goodness, we got Journey to the Far Side of the Sun. I don't even know what this is. Let me make some room over here. HD picture and theatrical quality sound. Okay, I don't know what this is, but it's cool. I got, this is an MVD Rewind title, Wind Rider. I don't know if I have Wind Rider. I feel like I might have Wind Rider, but also I might not. I'm not exactly sure. I could have 2 copies of Wind Rider now. I don't know. Got a lot of these movies I've never even heard of. This is Crime Wave. I've never heard of Crime Wave. That's a cool title. I got Red Riding. What is this? Is this like a new adaptation of Little Red Riding Hood? I don't know if I've heard of this one. Better Than the Godfather, it says. Okay. This has is this a 3-movie set? What is this? I'm not exactly sure what this is. Red Riding. Okay. I also got oh my goodness, this is still sealed. This is Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. This is like a Blu-ray collector's edition set. What is this? Look, I like Crystal Skull, so I'm happy to have this. That's nice. It has never been opened. Really? Oh my God. Oh my goodness. This is the Ultimate Collector's Edition of Citizen Kane, the 70th Anniversary Edition. Oh my God, look how nice this is. I'm going to have to do like a special unboxing video for this. That is seriously nice. Look at that. That's everything in this set. I imagine this is a Blu-ray set. It actually says DVDs on the side. This could be a DVD set. But awesome. I'm so glad to have this. Thank you so much for that. I got Invasion of the Body Snatchers. This is the Scream Factory edition with the slipcover. I will absolutely take this, even though I have the 4K, because it has it's got the slip. I mean, I'm always looking for Scream Factory titles. Hell yeah, even if it's a Blu-ray. That's really cool. You got the original poster art right there. Awesome stuff. I got Betwixt Now and Sunrise. I've never seen this before. I actually thought about maybe getting this when it came out, but I didn't. So thank you for sending that to me. Ooh, I got the Scream Factory of Halloween 2, the original one. So that's awesome. I do like this artwork, and yes, I don't have this one in the collection. So really cool stuff there. I love it. Thank you for sending that to me. I also got Tron Legacy. I haven't even seen the first Tron, but I've actually heard good things about this with the slipcover. And yes, I don't have this in the collection, so really cool. Really cool. And, I was seeing it at the bottom. I got Tron the Original. He did send me Tron the Original as well. So now I have Tron Legacy and Tron the Original in the collection. Man, you really went all out, Thomas. And then I got a Woody Allen film, Rainy Day in New York on Blu-ray. And then I got, what is this? I got The Great Silence. This is the 50th anniversary of this movie. I'm trying to see like what, this is a Film Movements. Is that the boutique label? It's got an interesting design for the label. It's got like a little spirally thing. Film Movement Classics. Okay, so I don't think I have any Film Movements in my collection, but definitely cool stuff, man. I appreciate it. A lot of this stuff is still sealed, so really cool. I really like this Citizen Kane right here. That's freaking awesome. So thank you so much, Thomas, for sending that to me. I do appreciate it. I appreciate John for sending me that slipcover as well. Thank you all so much. And that's it, guys. That's my new pickups. That's my subscriber mail unboxings. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Turn on those bell notifications for all future videos. And follow me on all my social media accounts down below in the description. And we'll see you next time.